Hello, my name is Karen. My husband has called me KJ for years, and so that's how I got my title on my TikTok. And so it's KJ's Caregiver Journey. And I have to tell you, it's been a journey, but I thank God for every minute, every second He's allowed me to be with James. This year, the Lord willing, in September, we will celebrate 49 years of marriage, and we've been together 51 years. And so I love it. I've loved every minute of it. Have it all been easy? No, it's not been easy at all. Not at all. I mean, we went through some things. And so, but in 2011, my husband was diagnosed with dementia. And for a little while, he was still able to work. He was still able to do all the things that he loved doing. And but I began to see things change. I mean, got to the point where he couldn't drive and go to places he had always been. He couldn't find his way. And it was just one thing after another after another. My husband has always cooked. He loved to cook. He couldn't do that any longer. Even that changed. And so some of the stuff he would prepare was almost scary to eat it. But like I said, there was a beginning of everything really going south, really. But we continued on, and like I said, for a while I was able to work, but then I finally just had to quit. It was beginning to be too much, and so I did. I came on home, and we were still able to do a few things. I mean, we all love the Hawks, me and him, my mom and my sister. So we would go to the Hawks games. We actually had a membership, and so we would go. But even that got to a point where we couldn't do it anymore, and so I think the last Hawks game that my husband went to, I was driving like 70 miles an hour at night coming home, and he tried to open the car door, because he had to use the bathroom. And so I knew then that, that wasn't going to be something we could do. And if we did anything, I need to make sure that he was able to go to the bathroom, and it was going to be a short visit, not a long one. And so, like I said, it changed with us being able to do the things that we had always enjoyed. And like I said, it's hard to see your loved one change so much to the point where they don't know you, they don't know the children. And our children, at one point, all of them lived away. We have 4 daughters. We had 6 total, but we have a son who passed and a daughter who passed also. And so we only have the 4 daughters now. One is in Texas, one is in Virginia, one is in Chattanooga, and I had the one that was in Boston. She was the youngest daughter. And so, but after my mom passed, who used to live here with me, my daughter decided to come home. And so, which has been a total blessing. I mean, it hurt me at first because I hated for her to give up what she had always known. You know what I mean? She had a good job, a nice place, and was doing fine in Boston. But she said, Mama, you can't even go to the store if I'm not there. And so she did. She made the decision to come home, and I'm forever thankful. And like I said, I just see how the Lord works. But I want you to know that even with her here, it's hard for me to go anywhere. It just is. I don't know if I'm afraid or what. I mean, I do worry about something happening to him and I'm not here. Not that I could stop it, but the fact that I want to be with him when that time comes. I just, in my heart, I just need to. I need to do that for me too. And so it kind of hinders me. And I don't dress much anymore because I don't go nowhere. And so if I get out of the house once every 2 weeks on a Saturday, that's a big thing for me. I do have some things that I try to do around the house because I love crafts, and so I make some things for my family and friends. So that has helped some with my mental state, because it can get rough being a caregiver, and it can. I mean, it's hard. Like I said, the isolation you feel,